Hello, beautiful people. I hope you are well. If you are a full-time employee looking for a side hustle, or if you are a stay-at-home mom who want to start doing something, you want to start selling product online, or if you are just anyone who have a product that they want to start selling online, then this video is for you. So many people are always asking me, Sandrine, how did you start your e-commerce business? My colleague at work, they always tell me, I would also like to start selling product online, but I don't know how to start. My friends, they call me, they always asking me, even when we are at the party, how did you do your e-commerce business? So I have decided to make a series of video to show people how to sell product online, to show people how they can also start their own e-commerce business. So if you are looking to start an e-commerce business, stay on. You must watch this video, because in this video I am going to share the 9 tools and skills that you need to start your own e-commerce business. So let's go directly into the first skills that you need to start your e-commerce business. So let's dive into it. The first skill that you need to start your e-commerce business is discipline. Yes, you have heard me right. It's discipline. It's not motivation. You don't need to be motivated to start a business. You have to be disciplined to start a business. Because starting any business, even the e-commerce, although people see e-commerce like a small business, any business that you want to start, you have to be disciplined. Because to start any business, it requires a lot of challenge and complex tasks that you have to accomplish in advance before you actually start the business. So you need to be disciplined. If you want to start your e-commerce business, you have to reorganize your life. Because remember, before you start the e-commerce business, you were doing something else. So now you will have to find time to also include the work that you want to do for your e-commerce during the day. You have to schedule at least 1 or 2 hours every single day for you to work onto, for you to go through the process of starting your e-commerce business. So why do you need 1 or 2 hours a day? You have to think about the product that you are going to sell online. You have to think how you are going to position it online. You have to think about the people you will be selling your product into, which is your target market. You have to think about where you are going to source your product. You also want to do the market research in order to know whether it is product that people are going to like or not. You have to do all this before you start. And that is why I am saying the first skills that you need to start an e-commerce business, it is discipline. You really have to sacrifice 1 or 2 hours every single day in order to organize yourself and to start thinking about how you are going to start that e-commerce and how you are going to launch your product into the market. The second skill that you need to start your e-commerce business is computer literacy. Yeah, is computer literacy. I'm sure a lot of you will be surprised, but many people knows how to use the smartphone. Many people know how to manipulate their smartphone, but people don't know how to use computer. A lot of people, it's not just like using a laptop. You have to be familiar with all the applications that are being created and are already out there for us to use. That's what I am calling computer literacy. It's not just about opening a computer and maybe checking your email, or maybe using a Word document to write, or using an Excel sheet. No, what I mean by computer literacy is about being familiar to all the application, the computer application, the software that are available out there for us to use. Why am I saying that you have to be a computer literate? You see, when you start your e-commerce, depending on the budget that you have, depending on the capital that you have, you may not have money to pay someone to develop your website. And that's why I am saying that you have to be computer literate. You can sit now and then you go on YouTube, you will learn how to develop a website. And if you are not a computer literate, you will find it a little bit difficult to go through the process to develop your own website. Whereas developing a website is very easy nowadays. My e-commerce business, I did all my websites myself. During COVID in 2020, when we were in lockdown, I learned how to develop website. And today I've got 4 websites because I've got 2 e-commerce business. I've got my personal website and I've got my chips business website. And all these 4 websites, I have developed them myself. I learned how to develop website from on YouTube. And then because I am familiar to computer application, I know how to use computers very well. That's why I am able to develop my website myself. So if you don't have the budget to pay someone to build your website, you have to be a computer literate, because even after someone have built a website for you, you will still have to be on your website every now and then to update it. There are a lot of updates that have to be done on your website. And if you want to load product, if you are selling, whether you are selling a physical product or a soft copy like an ebook, you will still have to load it online. So you cannot be calling the person that developed your website every now and then to do them for you. It's going to cost you a lot of money because you have to pay that person. So it is very good, on my own opinion, to know how to do these things yourself. It's great if you are a computer literate and you can do a lot of things yourself. And again, sometimes you want to pay someone to work on your website, you will have to wait when that person is available. Whereas if you knew how to use computer application, you will be working on your website slowly as you go, until you can finish putting your product online. And designing your website properly is something that can take you just a week to develop your website. 1 week or 2 weeks if you are disciplined enough and you put the time to work on your website every single day. So computer literacy is the second skills that you need to build your own e-commerce business. The third tools, or maybe I must call it things, that you need to start your e-commerce business is a product. Yes, whenever you want to start a business, it means that you have something that you want to offer to people. It means that you have a value that you want to give people. So the third tool that you need to start your e-commerce business is product. A lot of people contact me, Sandrine, how did you start your e-commerce business? How did you decide on the product that you wanted to sell? People want to start an e-commerce business, but they don't know what they want to sell. So the third thing that you need is to know what you want to sell. What is the product that you want to offer to people? Is it a physical product, or is it a soft copy? A downloadable product, as we call it, like an ebook, or maybe a template, or there are a lot of digital products that are being sold out there. So it's either you sell a physical product or you sell a digital product. You have to decide on the product that you will be offering online and the people you are going to offer this product to. So, and also the product that you are going to sell is going to guide you on the type of business, on the type of website that you have to develop, because websites are more or less the same format, but depending on the product that people will be buying online, there are some applications that you are going to need to include into your website. in order for the people to order the product and actually get the product. So the third things or the third tool that you need to sell, that you need in order to start your own e-commerce business is a product. What is the product that you want to sell? I am selling shapewears and bras online. I am selling solar lights online, and very soon I'm going to be selling chips, plantain chips business online. So I'm more focused on selling physical products online. Fourth tool that you need to start your e-commerce business is a business name. Yes, I'm sure people will be like, but yeah, we know that we need a business name. But I'm going to emphasize it again. You need a business name. The reason I am saying that is that when people contact me to ask me, Sandrine, how did you start your business? They don't even have a business name. They don't even know that they want a business name. They don't know how to go about creating a website, because you need a business name. And also, you cannot just use any name for business, because sometimes you like a name, but the name is already on the market. So you really need to think about your business name. And also remember, your business name guide people onto the type of product that you can sell. So you really need to think about a good business name that you will not want to change maybe in the future. If I take my example, when I started my online business, I started with the name called Afritude by Sanji, because I wanted to sell African clothing online. But later on, when I saw that selling African clothing online require a lot of photography. It require a lot of processes that I didn't have the capacity to do them. I switched into another business, and then the name of the business was no longer related to the product that I was selling, and I had to change my business name. And now my business name is Sanji Care. And when you hear Sanji Care, you can already think of personal care products. So you see, if I had thought very well about a good business name in advance, I was not going to go through the process of changing it again in order to align with what I am selling. And that's why I am saying that think about your business name. Think very good about your business name, because when you start selling product online, when you want to expand, you need to choose a name that will still cater for the product that you will be adding online. When it is a digital product, again, it's a different story, because with digital product, you can even use your own name to name your business. But when you are selling physical product, you have to be careful about your business name, because your business name have to guide your customer, your prospect, to what type of product you are selling. So when they hear about your business name, they must already have an idea of the type of product that your business offer. So really take time to brainstorm about your business name, and I really advise people to take a generic name. Why a generic name? A generic name within the industry, like I told you, when I decided that I'm going to call my shapewears and bra business Sanji Care, is because it was a general. Now, if let's say I want to add more product in terms of beauty, in terms of health, I don't need to change my business name again, because Sanji Care already show that the product that I'm selling is about personal care, is about people that are taking care of themselves. So the name is still aligned with the product that I can add in the future. So if I want to add any any beauty product on my e-commerce offering, I don't need to change the business name. And that's why I'm saying your business name is very, very important when you want to start your e-commerce business. So think about a good business name that when you will want to scale your e-commerce, you won't need to change. Or when you want to add product within the same niche or within the same industry, you will not need to change your business name. So after you have choose your business name, you need a domain name. The domain name is the fifth tool you need to start your e-commerce business. What is the domain name? You see, when you go to any website, you see it says www.com or www.co.za. That is what we call domain name. You need a domain name. The domain name is your unique identifier online. If you don't have a domain name, you cannot even have a website in the first place. So you need a domain name in order for you to sell product, whether it's a digital or physical product online. And again, the reason why I was saying that you have to think carefully about your business name is because you may want to use your business name as your domain name. A lot of people are using their business name as their domain name. You will see www.google.com and then you have the Google, that is the business name. For me, it's Sanjike, www.sanjike.co.za, you see. And another thing with the domain name is that sometimes you want a domain name, but it's already taken. Because remember, the domain name is unique. You cannot have the same domain, people sharing the same domain name or businesses sharing the same domain name. The domain name is unique. So if your business name is unique, there is a very high chance that you will have the domain name that is exactly the same as your business name. Sixth tool that you need to start your e-commerce business is obviously a website. You need a website. We cannot talk about e-commerce business without talking about a website. I'm not saying that you need a page on Facebook or on Instagram. That is not e-commerce. You need a website. Yes, you can start selling product on social media without a website, but I really encourage people, I really advise people, have your website, because your website is where people that are not on social media are going to find you. And remember, when you have a website, you have a high chance of people finding you online. There are a lot of people that are not on social media. And also, when people want to shop, really, they don't go on Facebook and open and start looking for product on Facebook. The first place where people look for a product is on Google. And that's why it is very important to have a website from the beginning. When you want to start your e-commerce business, it's important to have your website. So, when you have your domain name, like I mentioned previously, is your domain name that you are going to use, that will be the name of your website actually. Your domain name is going to be the name of your website, www.sanjike.co.za or www.shapewareshopping.co.za. That is the name of my website. So your domain name is going to be your website. I am based in South Africa, as I mentioned. In South Africa, I am using AfriHost. There are a lot of internet company out there that can host a website for you, but I'm using AfriHost. Why am I using AfriHost? In South Africa, AfriHost gives you the possibility to pay your hosting per month, whereas all other companies, they want you to pay per year. So with AfriHost, it's very easy for you to start your e-commerce business because they give you this possibility to pay per month. Other company want you to pay per year, like GoDaddy or Bluehost or any other. There are a lot of internet company really, but most of them want you to pay per year, and that's why I stick to AfriHost. I have been with AfriHost for 4 years now. I have never had any issue. And if my website is slow or maybe it's the paging are not loading, I will just send an email to AfriHost to ask them to check, and they will check and they will reload the pages for me. So far so good. I'm okay with Afrehost. You can use any, and the good thing with Afrehost, as I mentioned, they allow you to pay per month, which reduce the money that you need to start. So if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't have a high capital for you to start a business, you can start with Afrehost. And the hosting with Afrehost start at 59 rand, I think so. If yeah, it's 59 rand, the smallest website with Afrehost. You see, it's nothing. So you don't have to go and start paying like 1,000 rand or 2,000 rand upfront with other company for you to start your e-commerce business. So I am using Afrehost. And also in terms of website, for you to, after you have your domain name, you have to develop the website, as I mentioned in the beginning. And there are platforms out there that you can use to develop your website. You have the WordPress and you have Shopify. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Shopify. In my case, I am using WordPress. Again, I'm using WordPress because it's free. WordPress is free. You don't need to pay anything. I developed my website from the beginning till the end with WordPress. And when you are using WordPress, you need a plugin that is called eCommerce that you are going to add onto your website. And then it is the WooCommerce actually that provides you with an online store. It's not the WordPress, but WordPress is the website, and then WooCommerce is an application that you need to add to WordPress in order to have the online store. Otherwise, you are just going to have the website, but you will not have you will not have the online store. A lot of people are using Shopify. Shopify is also very great, but I'm not using Shopify because you have to pay. Shopify, you have to pay every month. And for me, really, when you are still starting something out, you don't want to go onto something that you want to pay every month, because the month that you don't pay, they are going to stop your website. And what do? So that's why I don't use Shopify. Another reason why I don't use Shopify is that Shopify doesn't take all the payment integrator. I'm going to talk about the payment integrator or the payment processor, the online payment processor on the next on the next topic. Shopify doesn't accept all the payment processor. So that's why I also don't use Shopify. Shopify, I think it's more for US, Europe, people that are in America and in Europe. They have a lot of payment processors there, so it's easy for people that are based there to use Shopify and install the payment processor. But in South Africa, I'm based in South Africa, Shopify doesn't cater for all the payment processors that are in South Africa. And again, like I'm saying, when you are still starting out, you don't want a platform that have a lot of limitation, because you are going to be frustrated. You are going to think that this thing is not working. Already just starting out is an issue. It's difficult to start out. So you don't want platforms that are going to add a lot of stress into your process. But again, if you have the budget, if you have the capital, I will advise you to take Shopify, because Shopify is already designed. It's just a plug and play that you can use. But this is for people that have capital. They already have the money, a lot of money to start their e-commerce business. But if you are starting on the low budget, I will really advise you to start with WordPress. You can always upgrade to Shopify. It's not an issue, but yeah, if you don't have a lot of money, I will really advise you to start off with WordPress and WooCommerce, because it is free. The only thing it requires is your time. The second tool that you need to start your e-commerce business is an online payment solution. As I previously mentioned, when you develop your website, you need an online payment processor. That's what I called earlier a processor. You need an online payment solution. What is an online payment solution? It is an application that is going to enable you to accept payment online, to accept your customer order. It is just an app that you integrate into your website, and then it's going to allow you to accept payment online. I'm sure most people knows Yoko. I don't know where you are watching from. In South Africa, we have Yoko, we have PayFast, we have PayGate, we have quite a number of online payment solutions in South Africa. I particularly use Yoko again because Yoko allow you to start for free. You don't need to pay to make an upfront payment like other payment, online payment solution when you are using Yoko. Yoko allow you to start for free. They will only take money when you sell. If you don't sell, Yoko doesn't take money from you. So that's why I'm using Yoko. It's very efficient for anyone that want to start an e-commerce business. Remember, when we are starting a business, we don't have money. We don't have a lot of capital. We are even hesitating. We are just trying out. So you don't want to spend a lot of money onto something that you're not sure is going to be for you. So the more free tool that you use for starting, the better. And then when you have money, when you're selling nice, then you can upgrade to other sophisticated solutions. I've been into the e-commerce for 4 years now. I'm using Yoko. I don't have any issue with Yoko. I don't even think of upgrading, to be honest, because Yoko is just effective. When you use Yoko, you receive orders within 24 hours. They send your money into your bank account. So I don't have any issue with Yoko. And the good thing with Yoko is that it's easy for you to start. So you need an online payment solution. Wherever you are watching out in the world, there are a lot of online payment solutions. You can just go to Google and then you Google online payment solution in your specific country, and then you evaluate them, and then you see the one that it's working well. So after you have choose your business name, you have choose your domain name, you have built your website, you have choose your online payment solution, you have integrated it into your website is up and running, you have already uploaded product in case you are selling physical product, or you have already uploaded ebook in case you are selling digital product. What I recommend people, which is going to be, I'm calling it the A tool, is to be on the marketplace, to have a marketplace account. What is the marketplace? Marketplace is a platform where everybody can and sell product. Marketplace is Amazon, really. Marketplace is Amazon, marketplace is eBay, marketplace is Take-A-Lot for people that are based in South Africa. So I really recommend anyone starting out to have a marketplace account. It's very important. So why do I recommend you to have a marketplace account? You see, when you start an online business, it can take time for you to start making sales because nobody knows that you are online. No one know about your website. No one know about the product that you are selling unless they go online and then they start Googling the product that they want to buy. But believe me, chances are they will not even find your website even if they Google your product, because there will be other people that are selling the same product that have been online before you. So it is their product. There's a high chance that it is their product that is going to show up. So you will need a marketplace account. Your product, unless you are selling a product that is very rare. Like for me, I am selling shapewear. When you go on Google and you look for shapewear, you enter a specific shapewear name. You enter the shapewear that I sell. I have a very high chance to be shown. My website have a very high chance to be shown. Why? Because the shapewear that I sell are not popular in South Africa. This is in terms of South Africa. It is popular in America, it's popular in Europe, but it is not popular in South Africa. So when people in South Africa are looking for shapewears and bras online, most of the time I show up. I've got a lot of customers that have seen me online without me doing any advertisement. But When you are selling a product that many people sell, it's very difficult for you to show up online. And that's why I recommend that you have a marketplace account. Why do we need a marketplace account? It's for you to sell on marketplace. If you are based in South Africa, you have to start selling on Takealot from the beginning, because the marketplace is going to drive your sale. Remember, when people go onto a marketplace, it's because they have already made their mind that they want to buy a specific product. And if it is a product that you sell, you have a better chance to be found on a marketplace, because when they look for product on marketplace, all the people that are selling this product appear, as compared to Google, where when they are looking for the product, there's a high chance that do not appear. So marketplace is going to help you make your first sales very quickly. Then you will not be discouraged. You will not say, this thing is not working. So I advise you, if you want to start your online business, once you have developed your website, or even if you are still working on your website, start opening your marketplace account and start posting your product onto a marketplace, so that you can start making your first sale. And another good thing with marketplace is that if it is a product that you are still testing out, on the marketplace, a lot of people put review. They have a way of dragging people to put review. They give incentive to people to put review. So that's why there's a lot of review there. So people will review your product. They can tell you whether your product is good or not. They can also tell you what you have to improve, or if it's great, then you can stick with the product. So that is why a marketplace is very important when you are still starting out. So it is not only going to help you make your first sales quickly, but it is also going to help you to evaluate the product that you are selling through the customer's review. So it's very important, have a marketplace account. I am going to make a video specifically for marketplace. I'm going to show you how to sell product on Takealot. In my case, it's Takealot because I am based in South Africa. So after you have your marketplace account, you have uploaded your product onto the marketplace, or you have developed your website, you have uploaded product there, you are starting to have customer orders. The 9th thing that you need is a reliable courier company. Yeah, like I mentioned previously, e-commerce business require a lot of logistics, especially if you are selling especially if you are selling physical product. You will need to deliver the product to the customer, and that's why you need a good courier company that you can rely on, that are fast and that can deliver the product to the customer quickly. So you need to develop a partnership with a courier company in your area, so that they can come and pick up your product at your place and then deliver it to the customer. Another way also for you, if you don't want to start with a relationship with the courier company, I really advise you to start a relationship with the courier company, because they will come and take it from your place or from your office or from wherever you have. But if you don't want to start a relationship with a courier company, you can use a store. For us in South Africa, we have store like Checkers and Pick and Pay that can help you to deliver courier to your customer via RMS. You can go there and then you send the product to the customer. But for people that are overseas, I'm not sure how it's working there, but this is how it works in South Africa. So if you are in South Africa and you don't want to start using a courier company, you can always go to the shop and drop the courier, they will deliver it. You can also use Pep Store. I don't recommend Pep Store too much because it's not convenient for the customer. Pep Store do not deliver goods at the customer place. The customer have to go and collect it. And remember, when you are starting a business, you want to make the customer comfortable. So it's better to use a delivery method that is going to deliver the courier straight to the customer, whether it's at the customer office or at the customer home. For me, I'm working with Courier Guy. They come and they pick up courier at my place and they deliver it to the customer, and it's easy for me because while I'm working from home, I pack the courier, I put it there, and then they come and collect it. I don't have to go again at Checkers or Pick and Pay to start filling form in order to send the courier. So it's much easier when you have a reliable courier company that you can work with, because they can come and pick up the courier from your place and then they deliver it to at the customer location. So this is the thing that you also need when you want to start your e-commerce business. So there you have them. These are the 9 skills and tools that you need to develop your e-commerce business. As I mentioned, you need discipline, you need to be computer literate, you need a product, you need a business name, you need a domain name, you need a website, you need to have a marketplace account, and you need to have a payment solution, and you need a reliable courier service. If you need more details on any of the tools or skills that I have listed in this video, you can put it in the comment below, and then I'm going to make another video with regards to that, in case you want me to go deep into any of the tools or skills that I have mentioned in this video. But honestly, guys, I really encourage you to start your e-commerce business. E-commerce is a great business, especially if you are selling physical product online. It can really help you out when you don't have money. You see, nowadays the economy is very tough. It's very difficult. Things are expensive. If you don't have at least 2 or 3 sources of income, you cannot really have a good life. You cannot buy things that you really want for yourself or for your family. And the e-commerce business is a very good strategy to grow your money. Like if you have salary, instead of putting your money just at the bank, you can invest it into an e-commerce business in order to make it grow, to multiply the money that you are having at work. You never know, tomorrow you can be retrenched. Or also, for me, for example, when I am working, I'm not afraid to, if I'm not happy about a new rule or a new policy that was taken at work, I'm not afraid to speak out, because I'm not afraid to lose my job. And why? Because I have a backup. I know that if today I'm not working, I have something to rely on. I have something that can help me pay my child's school fees. I have something that can help us to eat. So really, guys, I really encourage you to start an e-commerce business. Doing business is great. It's difficult, but it is great. It's the best way to achieve financial freedom. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.